Hello everybody, so let's look at one of the challenging problems of the SAT math section. So this question is saying an isosceles right triangle has a hypotenuse of length 58 inches. What is the perimeter in inches of this triangle? Now, just remember that for a right, uh, for an isosceles right triangle, there's a property. So let me show you. Let this be an isosceles right triangle. Let both of these sides be equal. Uh, excuse me. I think this is not as upright as I should have drawn it. Let me draw it this way. Yep, this is where. Okay, so let this be an isosceles right triangle with these two being the equal sides and with this side right here being the hypotenuse. So there's a property, and the property says that if there are two sides with length of x, then the hypotenuse of the isosceles right triangle is going to be x times the square root of 2. Okay, so now in this question, they're telling us that the length of the hypotenuse is 58 inches. So let's write that down over here, 58 inches. That is the length of the hypotenuse. Okay, so we need to first find out x, the value of x, okay, for both of these sides, and then we are supposed to add all these sides together in order to find the perimeter of the triangle. So now we have 58 inches as the hypotenuse of the triangle, of the isosceles right triangle, and we are following this property. If the length of each side was x, then the hypotenuse will be equal to x times the square root of 2. So we have that x times the square root of 2 is equal to 58. Okay, what is the value of x? To do that, we'll have to divide both sides by the square root of 2, and that is going to be equal to 58 divided by the square root of 2. Uh, let us rationalize this, and we'll do that by multiplying this particular value by the square root of 2 divided by the square root of 2 itself. So we are going to get 58 times, 58 over the square root of 2 times square root of 2 divided by the square root of 2. Okay, let me get this out of the way. And that is going to give us 58 square root of 2 divided by 2, and that is going to give us 29 times the square root of 2. So the length of each side of the isosceles right triangle is going to be 29 times the square root of 2. So as a result, the perimeter is going to be the sum of all sides of this isosceles right triangle, and that is going to be perimeter is going to be equal to sum of the lengths of all the sides of this this particular isosceles right triangle, and that is going to be 29 times the square root of 2 plus 29 times the square root of 2 plus 58. Let me write this more clearly. Let me just, okay, yeah, plus 58, and that is going to be equal to 29 times square root of 2 plus 29 times the square root of 2 will add up to 58 times the square root of 2 plus 58. So this is going to be the perimeter of the isosceles right triangle. So let's look at the options. So we are seeing that the correct option is option C. Okay. Thank you very much for watching this video. We'll like to see you in the next one.